What's good? Bitches, she's a motherfucker, so pray we back again with another motherfucking video, man. Today, we got us a video for real because everybody and their mama is telling me to do a review on this company. Now, this video pertains to some SAP drivers. This will help some SAP drivers. If y'all want to make sure that y'all still gonna be able to, you know what I mean, drive, especially considering the FMCSA is taking everybody's license that if they prohibit it, I think it's by the November the 18th or something like that, or the 23rd, something like that. I'm gonna have it on the screen. This video pertaining to y'all, and it's pertaining to any other truck drivers. If you just a regular truck driver, you know what I mean, this is about you too. Now, usually on my channel, we do music videos and everything else. I usually don't bring none of my trucking shit onto my channel. We usually do COD videos. So instead of me standing out here telling y'all the entire story, I'm gonna tell y'all the story with some gameplay in the background. Hope you enjoy it. Hope you subscribe. I'm out of here. Started working for Kind Transport like 3-4 weeks ago. Now, before they had told me to come and start working for them, they had called me from an Indiana number and they said, oh, we need you to do this at the third, do your orientation online and fill out all the paperwork. So immediately I'm like, okay, bet. They want me to fill out the paperwork, they want me to take drug tests. I'm ready to go. This company gonna hire me, right? So boom, they hire me or whatever, and they know that I'm a SAP driver and everything. So boom, they give me a rental car and I come out there. Now mind you, I have what was, when I was first on the phone with the guy, he told me people been leaving their trucks. That should have been a red flag in itself. But he was telling me, oh yeah, when you come to the lot, you gotta come in your own car or the rental, and you gotta drop off the truck inside at this lot because people have been leaving their trucks just anywhere. So that should have been a red flag. But I didn't care. I'm thinking I'm finna make a lot of money. I'm OTR. I'm making money by myself. I'm solo. So, you know what I mean? Like, I'm feeling good. I drive that 6-hour drive and I get out there. Mind you, it don't really matter to me the hours of how long I gotta drive because I'm a truck driver. So I get there and they like, oh yeah, the lot is in Chicago. They're really stationed out of Chicago, but they act as if they're stationed out of Indiana, which is actually insane because everybody know. I mean, a lot of people say not to drive for a company based out of Chicago, and they were based out of Chicago, but they had an Indiana number. So fast forward. Wait a minute, I forgot a part, but we're gonna put this part inside of the video so you guys can know. So boom, one route that I had to do was from New Jersey to, I think it was somewhere in Illinois, and I had to make this drive. So, and I only had until I think it was morning time for me to deliver it. So boom, I'm driving there and the dispatcher calls me when I'm like, I don't know, 2 hours away from it, or like 3 hours away. He told me, he said, all right, look, drive the next 2 hours to a truck stop, and that's that's close enough to where you can get to the Walmart. He told me drive there, park up. He told me put the truck inside personal conveyance. Now, if you know, you're not supposed to be driving a load while you're under personal conveyance. But this dispatcher, he told me, he said, make sure that you deliver this load on time. Now, this was one of my first loads. And I think this might have been my second load. Literally. Yeah. I think this might have been my second load. And he told me, yeah, put the truck under personal conveyance and make sure you deliver the load on time because Walmart doesn't play. And so I put it under personal conveyance and I get there and deliver the load. Mind you, while I'm here delivering the load, I'm far over hours of service. But I'm in personal conveyance. So, you know what I mean? It's not showing a violation or anything like that. So, boom. After that, he told me to go drop the trailer off, continue to drive in personal conveyance, and drop the trailer off at this place and pick another trailer up, and then you can park for the rest of the day. Now, this other trailer apparently had another load that I was supposed to be picking up. So, mind you, I've been in personal conveyance for like 5 hours at this point, maybe 6 hours at this point, because I don't really got that much more time to drive. So I'm just sitting there on personal conveyance. So long story less long, the fucking safety people that for the company calls me and they're like, oh, why are you in personal conveyance? You shouldn't be in personal conveyance for this long. This other third. I'm like, yo, the dispatcher literally told me. They're like, no, the dispatcher didn't say that. No, the dispatcher didn't say that. No, they didn't. No, they didn't. I'm like, wow, this is crazy. I'm driving for them for like 2 weeks. And at this point, I had started to get in a lot of violations because every time I had to deliver something, it was 12 hours. It was a 12-hour drive or a 13-hour drive. And if you're a trucker, you know you only get 11 hours a day to deliver. So usually around about roughly. And so my hours of service kept on going into violation. Every time they did that, they said that they were going to fine me in the paperwork. Mind you, I didn't even think about that but I still had screenshots of all the paperwork that I had signed because I wanted to be able to double check and go look back over because I'm a little bit smarter than somebody else. A lot of people wouldn't be paying attention. But when I looked at the paper, it said that I would get fined for basically anything they could fine me for. So boom, I'm making a delivery down in Atlanta. I'm driving. I'm in like Chattanooga. I'm probably like an hour or so or something like that away from, maybe an hour or two away from the delivery. The delivery is in about a few hours. I can't even drive no more because my hours of service is finna go into violation. I need to park up for at least a couple of hours and then I can move again. So boom, regardless, I'm going to be late to this delivery. And they knew that when they booked it. But I didn't know that. It was wild. So boom, I get to the delivery 12 hours late because my hours of service was in violation. I get there and the ladies asked me, oh, why didn't you, we was finna, she's basically telling me like, oh, we was finna stop your load. We wasn't finna take it. Why were you late? And I was telling her like, my company didn't want to pay $22 for me to park the truck for a couple of hours so I can continue to drive. And she was like, oh, they sound like they're being cheap and this and the third. I was like, yeah, they do. And then that night is what made me go and check all the paperwork that I had signed. So then I had seen remember I was telling you, all the violation fines and everything that you can get that fined for by working at this company. So boom, I start to think like, should I continue to work for this company? Like, what's really going on? So boom, my check finally rolls around and I have $0 in my check. At that point, I was so pissed off. I said, fuck that job. Because if you're going to intentionally have me drive for you and intentionally cut my check to $0 and I'm basically out here making no money, that is insanity. After that, I had to leave the company. I was cool on them. Mind you, before this happens, I end up parking the motherfucking truck and I go to the hospital because I was having back pains. So once I get inside the hospital, they're like, oh yeah, this and the third. Yeah, we're gonna hold you for a little bit. And so the company's calling me and they're asking me, oh, is the truck okay? When do you think you can drive again? They don't care about what's going on. They ask me if is the truck gonna get towed. They don't care about what I'm talking about. So I asked the guy, is you listening to what I'm saying? And he started yelling at me through the phone, talking about no, I don't care. Where's the truck at? And I'm just like, wow, this is crazy. You don't even care about your drivers at all. So after that, that's what really was like the last straw for me. Then the money situation happened. And I seen my check said 0, and I said, yeah, I'm cool. I'm not driving for this company ever again. But if you a SAP driver and you need to get your shit cleared before this motherfucking clearinghouse come in November, hey, sign up for this company just specifically so you can get your shit cleared. I ain't saying you should just get your shit cleared and then dip. I'm just saying at least make sure your future is in good hands. But I wouldn't try to fucking work with that company long term, if you get my drift. Other than that, man, y'all, that's the whole story of how the shit went down. Oh no, I forgot. Bro, they literally came and hopped inside of the truck. They came and took the truck. And then they tried to say that I had a tow-away fine on one of my checks. They literally jumped in. I got video of them jumping into the truck and driving off. Because I'm friends with the guy that owns this store. And I parked the truck at the store. They sat up there and gave me a tow-away fine, and they didn't even have a look at the kid. Look at this. Look at this. Anyways, man, hit the like button, comment, subscribe. Let me know. And what's crazy about this is not even the craziest story. I have a story that's crazier than this, and the reason why I'm even having to be on SAP in the first place. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy. Hit the like button. If this video get 1,000 likes, then we gonna drop part 2 and the reason why I even became a SAP driver in the first place. Peace.